Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna upload that last video or not, but it was only like 2 minutes long, and it pretty. I couldn't think of it. Couldn't think of anything to talk about. Maybe we should go for a walk. How about that? Oh shit! People doing some kind of Tai Chi or something. You are a tree. Think like a tree. Move like a tree. Have your hair fall out like a tree's leaves. You are the tree. Okay, I'm not making fun of them. That actually looks pretty cool. I wish I could meditate and stuff like that. But then again, I knew a guy out here. I called him Sex Guy. I forget his name. Just called him Sex Guy. And he lived on a Buddhist monastery. He was a teacher there. He taught, I think, the monks English. He was an English teacher for monks, and I'm not even sure if he got paid to do it or not. He probably did. And yeah, he lived at the monastery, and he practiced the Buddhist ways while living there. Like, he didn't eat meat, and he would do like crazy. He like trained with the monks too. He wasn't just a Buddhist. He did like monk training. Like, he would sit like cross-legged for like 24 hours or something like that, and like meditate and slow down his heart rate and do like just crazy ass cool meditation shit that you need, like, you know, like cool mind power to do and stuff. And I was like jealous that he could do those kind of things. And you would think to yourself, oh cool, like most girls out there would be like, wow, a guy like that would be really cool to date. He'd probably be like really nice and at one with everything and blah blah blah. But this guy, this white guy that lived at a Buddhist monastery, and like he helped teach the monks. I think he taught them English, and he practiced all the monks' trainings and stuff. He was one of the most disgusting human beings I've ever met in my life. All he ever talked about when he was at the monastery, he just meditated and did that kind of stuff. And when he wasn't at the monastery, all he talked about was sex. Sex, 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 sex. And he was just disgusting about it. He'd be like, yeah, I need to get laid today. I don't care if it's fat. I don't care if it's ugly. I just want to fuck. I just want pussy. I just blah, 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 blah. And I hate that. I really, really hate people like that. And I remember he's like, yeah, I like going to the Filipino bars. In Taiwan, Filipinos are like factory workers. I think it's like that in America, in a lot of places with Mexicans. Not all, of course, but like in some states, they get a lot of cheap foreign labor from Mexico. In Taiwan, they get cheap foreign labor from the Philippines and Thailand. So he would say, oh yeah, I like to go to Filipino bars and Thai bars because those women, they see a white guy and they just blah 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 blah, and then you can just, you know, they're easy to fuck and blah blah, you know, I don't care if it's an ugly one, I just want, you know, that's how he talked all the time. Every single time I saw him, he was just talking about who he had sex with and who he wanted to have sex with. In my life, I've met 3 guys like that. But then again, I think most guys would know more guys like that. But I try to stay away from places where those kind of guys hang out, like sports bars. And I don't know, it seems to me a lot of sports guys are like that, you know? So some guys, like the captain of the hockey team or basketball team or something, chances are, well, I don't know, I'm stereotyping again, but whatever. There's a good chance he's gonna be a piece of shit. It seems like a lot of like male team sports cause the males to be like over-exaggeratedly male in a negative sense. I think you get like a bunch of guys on a sports team, and they end up not having much of a social life with women because they're always practicing for the sport and they're always hanging around with the guys and they're going out drinking with the guys and doing, so they end up spending all their time with guys, you know. And then they see a skinny guy like me and they're like, hey, with long hair, hey fag, hey fag. But meanwhile, I don't spend all my time playing sports. I spend all my time with women. You know, literally, I'm with women. I'm dating. When I was young, I used to have 3 girlfriends for 2 weeks, and then I'd break up with them, and then I'd get 3 new girlfriends for 2 weeks. And I'd usually be setting up the next 3 while I was with the previous 3. And none of them knew, of course. They all thought they were my only girlfriend. But that's what I did for a while. I'd have 3 girlfriends. I shouldn't have said that. I was just complaining about other guys being pigs, and then here I am. But actually, at that time, I wasn't sleeping with them. That's when I was younger. I wasn't sleeping with them. I just would fool. I didn't sleep around much. So yeah, so it's not as bad as it sounds. That's kind of neat. I don't know if you can see that. There's like light breaking through a hole in the clouds in the distance. It's like a solid line coming down. Yeah, I'll take a picture of it.